shell-shocked, but now wearing a proud, if somewhat dazed, smile, was being hailed as a hero. He had, quite by accident, single-handedly taken out a simulated enemy drone during the chaos of the air raid, convincing Jawbreaker that he possessed extraordinary combat instincts. Finn McGinty, reclining in his captain's chair on the deck of the Coral Cat, watched as Gizmo polished a section of the hull, an aura of weary satisfaction emanating from him. "Mr. Plimpton, you were well. Magnificent is the only word for it. Utterly magnificent. A true testament to the unpredictable nature of combat and accidental heroism." Plimpton blinked, still somewhat dazed by the events of the day. A hero against his will. "Magnificent? What did I do, Skipper? I just pulled the lever, sir. It went bang. A very loud bang. Sir." Rocky Ridgeback stepped forward, his usual gruff demeanor softened by genuine admiration. He shoots down an enemy bomber all by himself. Skipper, out in the open, all alone, in a major attack. And he says, "What did I do?" He's a marvel. Sir, a natural-born warrior. Finn beamed, enjoying the spectacle of Plimpton's accidental glory. "Well, Mr. Plimpton's always very modest. Sir, it's one of his many charming qualities. His humility is legendary. You shot down an enemy by..." "Myself? Sir, Ensign Plimpton has a request." Bullock, thoroughly impressed by Plimpton's inexplicable heroism, nodded, a rare, almost approving smile playing on his lips. "Request? Yes, sir. Anything for the hero of the hour." Plimpton swayed slightly, his eyes glazing over, the adrenaline and lingering confusion finally taking their toll. "Permission to faint, sir." And with that, he crumpled to the ground in a dead faint. A remarkably theatrical end to his moment of glory. Finn quickly knelt beside him, checking for a pulse. "Yes, I was saying, sir, Ensign Plimpton's very modest. Sir, he simply can't handle all this praise. It overwhelms his delicate constitution. You look..." "I've got it, General. Don't you, sir. I'm not going to do this myself. I'll show you." Meanwhile, back in his office, Commodore Bumble was muttering darkly about Finn McGinty's perpetual ability to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. He was, as usual, trying to hide a stash of his personal comforts, a collection of illicit, high-proof coconut rum, his precious martini olives, and a single, battered paperback copy of a risque French novel from his pesky nemesis, whom he suspected of having supernatural powers of detection. "All right, I'll bring the champagne over here, Myrtle," he ordered, trying to secretly place several bottles of bubbly into an old, rusted piggy bank he'd found buried near the latrine. "But, sir, it's no use trying to hide it, no matter where you put it. McGinty and his gang will get it. They always do. Sir, they're like bloodhounds for illicit libations, sir. Nothing is safe from them." Bumble scoffed, convinced his new hiding place was impregnable. "Not this time, Myrtle. This time, I've got it. I've outsmarted those deep-water dillies. Oh, how about that? Myrtle, Daddy had this little piggy bank flown in from Fort Knox. Fort Knox. You hear me? Impenetrable. Fortress-like. It is a monument to security." Myrtle, ever the sycophant, exclaimed, "Oh, that's very clever, Daddy. Oh, I mean, sir, I'm so sorry, sir. Habit, sir. You're just so brilliant, sir." "Shut up, Myrtle. Don't you dare even listen to these cliques. Don't even look." Bumble barked, his face twitching. "Yes, sir. My ears are sealed, sir, and my eyes are clamped shut, sir. I see nothing, hear nothing, speak nothing, sir." "Good. All right. Unsealed," Bumble declared, turning his back, convinced Myrtle had finally succumbed to his instructions. "What, sir? Sir, yes, that is brilliant. Sir, that's it." Bumble had accidentally dropped the piggy bank, and as it hit the floor with a dull clatter, its ceramic exterior shattered, revealing a secret compartment within which sat not the champagne, but a pile of glistening, brand-new $100 bills. His face went pale. He had mistakenly used Myrtle's savings. Myrtle's jaw dropped, his eyes wide as saucers. "How much do you think will hold, sir?" he whispered, barely audible. Bumble merely stared, dumbfounded, at the scattered bills, then at his precious champagne bottles, which he was actually trying to hide. "I don't know, Myrtle. Just hand me the bottle. Just hand me the bottle." He stared at the shattered piggy bank, then at his champagne, then back at the money. "There we go. There's one. There two. Three." He counted the bills as if they were alien artifacts, his mind spinning. "Huh? Hey, how about that? I only got mystic stuff. That's it. 12 bottles of champagne. Stolen from underneath my very nose, while I was being sabotaged by my own hiding place. I tell you, Myrtle, we have got to do something about McGinty and his crew. Somehow, somewhere, we've got to get rid of them. They are the cause of all my woes." Myrtle, ever practical, ventured, "Yes, sir. Sir, if you please excuse me, I do have to get over to the post office." "What for, sir?" Why? "Well, sir," Myrtle continued, holding up a thick envelope, his face brightening with hope. "I just received 3 months back pay, sir. And look, it's all in brand new. Crisp $100 bills. Brand new $100 bills. Sir, and I'm sending it home. My mother is going to take the..." Bumble's eyes lit up with a truly villainous glee, a terrifyingly cunning gleam. He snatched the envelope from Myrtle's hand with surprising speed. "Oh, Myrtle, you have just saved the day. Boy, saved my entire nefarious plan. I don't know how I'm ever going to thank you for this. My gratitude knows no bounds, even for a humble private." Myrtle, utterly bewildered, protested weakly, his face falling. "Oh, well, sir, why, with this money's bait, we can really trap McGinty. A trap of pure, undeniable avarice." "Oh, with my money, sir? Oh, no, sir. You don't understand, sir. This is my money. I've worked very hard for it. It's for my fiancée, Martha. It's our wedding money, sir. Our nest egg." "Oh, wait a minute, Myrtle. Sure, why? Sir, you just let go. Every time we nearly trap old McGinty and his 40 thieves, they either eat or they drink the evidence. They consume the very proof of their crimes. But this time, Myrtle, this time we will be smarter. We can mark these bills, put them in a wallet, and then we let them swipe them. Wham! Oh, Myrtle, we got them. Trapped like rats in a sticky cheese trap, with the cheese being your lovely new hundreds." Bumble cackled, rubbing his hands together with a truly evil delight, a low, guttural chuckle that promised no good. Myrtle, tears welling in his eyes, his dreams of domestic bliss slowly crumbling into dust like a dry hardtack biscuit, reluctantly began to transcribe the serial numbers, his hand shaking. "But, sir, you don't seem to understand. You see, I'm engaged to a little girl back home, Martha, and this is my wedding money, my nest egg. Sir, my future happiness depends on these very bills. And, sir..." Bumble, however, was deaf to his pleas, lost in the grandeur of his malevolent scheme. He slapped Myrtle on the back with enough force to send him sprawling. "Oh, thank you, sir. I knew you'd get it back. Okay, you ain't even thinking of getting married at a time like this. Myrtle, a global conflict is hardly conducive to conjugal bliss. Civilian life can wait. Well, you sit down there, and write down these serial numbers as I give them to you. I have my ledger here. Now, I am going to get McGinty if it takes every cent you've got. Myrtle, L 9-3-9. L 9-3-9. Write it down, man. Speed is of the essence. We will not fail." Myrtle, tears streaming down his face, his spirit broken, reluctantly began to transcribe the serial numbers.